Hello everyone, wherever you are. In this video, we will discuss the manhwa story entitled, The Strongest Body Refiner in History. Thank you for helping subscribe, like, and comment on this channel, so enjoy. The rule of the strongest martial arts is the only one respected in the 9 mystic realms. For those who respect the strongest in the world, they are all in the heavenly register. Rumor has it that those on the heavenly list, they are very strong. They can use their hands to create clouds and make rain. And the number 1 person on the heavenly list is one who has attained greatness, the one who shook the world. He could become a rival of immortals and gods, then stand against heaven. Story begins. Being shown, he was the one who was at the very top of the heavenly list. Our MC's name is Yi Kang Zuin. For convenience, we will call him by the name Yeking, which he had already prepared to face eternal heavenly tribulation. This is the first level of the heavenly tribulation test. Weaponry, Dao, sword, and also the heavenly pearl. It was rumored that only those who had obtained the divine Dao were qualified to face off the named sword, divine execution sword. Is Yi Kang really this powerful? Said the people who were watching this historic event. It looks like the eternal heavenly tribulation has already begun. The divine execution sword now fell onto Yi Kang's body, who had prepared his 2 fingers to block and counterattack with his strength. The people who watched this event were in disbelief. Oh my god, that person crushed his sword with just his 2 fingers. Yi Kang, who had smashed the sword, then said that this was too easy. Can you guys give me something stronger? Then suddenly, something happened in the sky. It turns out that above the sky, there are 3 figures of creatures, which of course, they look angry, after hearing Yi Kang's words. What audacity, a body refining realm cultivator said so. You are but a mere mortal. How could you be so arrogant as to provoke the heavens? But Yi Kang instead kept a relaxed attitude, then attacked the figure with the Yang stone with a flick of his finger, making the figure instantly disappear, due to the resulting huge explosion due to the attack from Yi Kang. However, Yi Kang was dissatisfied with this. After the divine weapons and soldiers are defeated, now should be the time for you to appear in person. Then the sky roared again. Seems now the sky is very angry. People watching said, this called 1,000 heavenly tribulations. That man has angered the heavens. Back to Yi Kang, who was already prepared. Now let's see if I can beat you or not. Yi Kang then let out an aura, then used a palm strike technique, while charging towards the sky, created an explosion of bright light, which shattered the surrounding mountains. But now, we see Yi Kang's body slowly being destroyed, his body parts being burned by the fire, and slowly fade away. Now, Yi Kang realized that this is all over. He has been defeated. Yi Kang then left a message as his last words to all his friends and relatives. My old friends, from now on, I can no longer govern the 9 realms. I entrust the devils to you. Please don't let me down. The people who saw this incident, of course, there are those who feel the loss, knowing that Yi Kang has completely lost. Even a peerless divine body could not escape the fate of being crushed by 1,000 heavenly tribulations, because now Elder Yi Kang is dead. Then, from today onwards in the heavenly realms, the top position within the heavenly ranking list will change. This world will once again be struck by a storm, while elsewhere, precisely in the demon realm, at the same time, in all 9 realms, with Yi Kang's death, the resurrection day for us has finally come. I can finally rule the 9 realms, said the demon venerable named Silent Bones. Then in the thunder realm too, after 3,000 years of waiting, that bastard finally died too. Now that the seal is broken, I, Thunder Demon, will take the top spot on the heavenly list. Transmigrated into the demon god realm, Demon King Zan Huang naturally rejoiced at the news of Yi Kang's death, for without it, the demon god realm would finally awaken. Then shouted to his troops, let's celebrate Yi Kang's death day for the awakening of demon god realm. Transmigrated to the divine realm, one who is gazing up at the wide sky, said, without Yi Kang, the 9 realms and the world would be in chaos. But I still believe, you will not die so easily, wherever in the world you are, Yi King Han. I will wait for you to come back. Thousands of years have passed. Now, we are shown a city called Changzhou on the Jiuzhuan continent. The city of Changzhou is a city that is quite busy, because busy activities make trade in this city continues to grow. While in other places still in the city of Changzhou, we are shown a young man holding up a signboard. He shouted loudly. For those of you who will be participating in the outer sect examination of the King Zuan sect, please hurry up, report to me, because tomorrow morning I will guide all of you to Qingyuan Mountain. Now, that person was already surrounded by hundreds, if not thousands, of people who were about to register to become disciples of the outer sect. Then now, we are reunited with our main character named Yi Kang Zuan. This is really nostalgic to me. 3,000 years have passed. Now, the world is different. The sea has turned into fields. I never thought I could return to the King Zuan sect. According to history, the King Zuan sect was founded by an ancestor named Yi Kang Zuan. In his prime, he had millions of disciples and was the #1 sect in the 9 mystical realms. Back to Yi Kang, who was observing the scene there. I haven't been back in over 3,000 years, and I wonder who is responsible for leading the King Zuan sect today. But suddenly, there was a small child pulling his clothes, then asked Yi King, "Beggar brother, why are you talking to yourself? Are you sick?" When Yi King looked at the little girl who called out to him, he saw that this child had the twin Tao constitution of yin and yang. How could there still be such a superior Tao body in this world? I really did not expect to meet a child who has extraordinary talent in this world. The little girl then suddenly pointed towards the sky. "Look, brother, there is a big black python up in the sky." People around who heard it, of course, think the child is strange. "What nonsense are you talking? How come there are snakes in the sky? You are good at boasting, really funny." However, their thinking is different from Yi Kang. The Tao constitution of yin and yang, it possesses unparalleled sensitivity towards the beings of the outside world. It seems that there will be a disaster in Changzhou City today. Now, everyone is looking up at the sky. What is that creature up there? Gosh, there really is a demonic python in the sky. People started to panic, ran for their lives. As I wished, the blood of hundreds of martial artists gathered here, while attacking randomly, blowing away all those who were less fortunate. Due to the attack of the demonic python, many corpses lay everywhere. After days of searching, I can finally drink the blood of thousands of martial artists. In order to turn into a dragon by completing tribulations, then appeared a woman who was also surprised by a talking demonic python. He confronted the python that was in front of him to stop this heinous deed. "You want to drink the blood of thousands of martial artists. It seems you have planned all this." This woman named Han Zhengling, from Vermilion Bird Hall, King Zuan sect, accompanied by other female disciples. Both sides immediately prepared for battle. "Kill this demonic python, he is very dangerous for the townspeople. Don't be merciful," said Han Zhengling, who led the female students. However, before their attack could land, this demonic python suddenly spat out a deadly poison. "Take this trash," making it difficult for these women to get close, let alone attack the pythons. But they wouldn't give up that easily. Han Zhengling then returned to attack in a formation. However, this python can not only emit poison, but now emits lightning, which made Han Zhengling and company scream in pain, then fall down. The demonic python is now threatening to destroy the city of Changzhou first, then it will devour all townspeople. "Next, I will eat you girls for dessert." When the residents panicked running, Yi Kang and the little girl just stood there. Now, the python was approaching them both. When the python's tail and its huge body will crush them, Yi Kang pointed his index finger at the python's body. "A caterpillar, really dare to act in front of me?" You can see the flames seen from the explosion that shattered the snake's fangs, then fell to the ground. The snake couldn't believe, by using one finger. "How could he make me like this? Was the demon god kidding me again? If I had known earlier, I would have never wanted to come here. Turning to female students who were also confused, how could this be possible? Seeing this demonic python suddenly get hurt and scream in pain, then die. What happened? I really don't understand. Turned to Yi Kang, who knew of the treasure from the demonic python's corpse. He immediately took the monster core and devil pill from the ferocious demon in the transformation stage. However, this little girl seems to like the monster core in the form of a cute little snake. In Yi Kang's hand, since it would be of no use to him, he gave it to the little girl. Now, Yi Kang, seeing that there are some people coming to this place, the survivors then looked up into the sky, and noticed that they were flying with swords, are the senior disciples of the Kingswan sect. It seems they came straight here. Knowing that there was danger here, he was Inner Hall disciple Shen Yunfei, the grandson of the Inner Hall elder. He is very handsome. Zheng Ling, who saw it then saluted Sister Shen. Then there is a student who reports if the cause of death of this demonic python is still unknown. But strangely, be it monsters or devil pills, both of them disappeared too. I suspect that this demonic python failed the tribulation and died on the spot. Or maybe someone took a chance and took it before we came. Then Shen Yunfei spoke. You heard that, so now tell me, who has hidden those two things? Quickly give it to me, and I will forget this crime you have done. I can't let go because of the monster core and devil pill from the rising demonic python. To the celestial stage is extremely precious, and it would be of great use otherwise. What would I come here for? Better let these losers just die. The female students who just found out that the monster core and demonic pills were gone, of course confused. How could that be? Then Zheng Ling told Shen Yunfei that we all didn't know about the disappearance, monster core, and demon pill. Dissatisfied with their answer, Shen Yunfei took out the named artifact, the Mirror of Revelation. If we find someone who stole my property, then be prepared to accept the consequences. Then a bright light radiated from the mirror artifact and moved towards the monster python's core, which was being held by the little girl that scared him, and asked Yi Kang, "What light is this?" Yi Kang then asked the little girl not to worry, because it was nothing now. Finally, Shen Yunfei finds out that the little beggar was the one who stole it. However, Yi Kang returned to the technique of jerking the rock with his finger, creating a mirror artifact instantly fell apart. Without much thought, he then ordered his men to immediately catch the little beggar. The treasures of the King Zuan sect shouldn't be in your filthy hands. However, the behavior and words of Shen Yunfei's men made Yi Kang angry. You guys actually dare to call yourselves disciples of the King Zuan sect. Instantly, both of them died lying on the ground. How dare you attack a child who doesn't even know how to protect himself? That's really disappointing. I didn't think the new generation would be as trashy as this, now that Yi Kang and Shen Yunfei finally face each other. Where the residents who saw this incident were very surprised. Am I not mistaken? Isn't he so strong? Is that smelly beggar a cultivator too? This is very strange. He seems to only have an early stage cultivation base of the body refinement realm. Back to Shen Yunfei, who had now descended from the sky and landed on the ground, since it seems like the monster core and demonic pills didn't disappear. It puts the young master in a good mood again. I can spare you from death. Take this sword and cut off your feet. Where Shen Yunfei's men seemed to be getting ready to draw their swords. However, Yi Kang just stood there motionless. Then Zheng Ling came over to try mediate their disputes. Senior Shen, these two people are just ordinary townspeople. They definitely did not intentionally take monster cores and devil pills. They don't know that they are guilty, so please let them go. However, Zheng Ling doesn't seem to be in good condition, due to the considerable difference in cultivation levels. He could not withstand the might of Shen Yunfei's oppressive aura made him unable to move his body, making Yi Kang push him aside. Thank you very much for your sense of justice. It is only the initial form of a 6th-tier soul. Profound beast. Let me see how scary it is. Shen Yunfei was naturally furious to hear Yi Kang's words. He then let out all of his intimidating aura. I'll let a smelly beggar like you see the difference between heaven and earth. Really? Hearing that Yi Chang also gave off his own intimidating aura. Then let me see the difference. Seeing the intimidating aura of his opponent, Shen Yunfei seemed to be heavily traumatized. Yi Chang's aura then slapped Shen Yunfei's aura very easily. You are a naughty child, who does not respect common people and elders. You're just a 6th-stage soul profound realm martial artist. But you are so arrogant, that you have no shame. I can't believe your sect that has existed for thousands of years produced a bastard like you. It really makes me sad while stomping my feet. Shen Yunfei then buried her face into the ground. Finally, Shen Yunfei suffered severe trauma. Her eyes turned white and fluid came out of her eyes and mouth. Someone help me. This psychopath is trying to kill me. However, a telepathic voice suddenly appeared, asking Yi Chang to pity her. I apologize to you on behalf of the King Zuan sect. Finding out that in the King Zuan sect, there is someone who can perform telepathy, made Yi Chang smile, since it seems the King Zuan sect isn't all filled with trash. Then he let go. Then said to Shen Yunfei, because someone has begged you, then this ancestor will forgive you. And I don't want anyone else to know about this incident. While flicking Shen Yunfei's head to clear out the memories of the previous few hours. This technique is called the injection of inner energy memory manipulation, causing Shen Yunfei to fall to the ground. Then she got up again and held her head, which was a little sore. Then someone came up and said, next time you try to attack a commoner in Changzhou City, even if your grandfather was an elder of the inner hall, I would kill you without a second thought. And the story continues. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Bye and thank you. We will meet in the next video.